Let's go across to my colleague Shrija, who's reporting on this big breaking story, a horrific story emerging out of Mysuru, where a former Intelligence Bureau officer, that's an IB officer, has been brutally murdered in broad daylight, and all of it has been caught on CCTV footage. Shrija, it's over to you. What's happened? Take us through this horrific story.
Well, this incident took place on Friday evening. This is around 5 to 5:30 when R.K. Kulkarni, a retired Intelligence Bureau officer, he was out for his regular stroll, and that is when this incident took place. As far as the police is concerned, initially they thought this to be a hit and run incident, but eventually they got to know this is after they retrieved the CCTV footage. The CCTV footage did clearly show the vehicle that was approaching on the opposite side of when R.K. Kulkarni was taking that particular road. And more importantly, what was very suspicious to the police is that that particular narrow lane where you usually do not find four-wheelers, in fact, commuting, that particular day, the police also noticed where one particular car was approaching on that lane. And we clearly see, as far as the CCTV footage is concerned, knocking down R.K. Kulkarni and also, in fact, fleeing from that particular spot. As far as the police is concerned, as per the CCTV footage, they have not really been able to nab the accused just yet, because this particular vehicle did not really bear the registration number. Now, that is what is found to be suspicious as far as the police is concerned. They are trying to investigate various angles. More importantly, R.K. Kulkarni had retired nearly 23 years ago, so they're trying to investigate in all angles possible. As far as the police is concerned, they're also trying to especially look for, because the police also tells us that they have monitored his movements for quite some days before executing this particular murder.
And of course, Shrija, there's the horrific background to this. All memories, of course, go back to the horrific killing of Gauri Lankesh in the same state.
Well, as far as Gauri Lankesh case is concerned, yes, of course, nearly about 6 years ago, we still continue to see that, the trial is still on. And as far as that particular case goes, there were several allegations with respect to where there are suspected hands of Hindu right-wing organizations. Now, they are the ones who could have killed the activist Gauri Lankesh, journalist and activist Gauri Lankesh. But of course, with this particular, the IB officer that we are talking about, the police are still investigating various angles. They're also looking at it could be, some personal reasons. Now, those are certain things that are being investigated by the police, because right now it's premature stage. But what the police are not clearly ruling out at this moment is, yes, they're looking at various angles in terms of it could be work-related, which happened nearly 23 years ago. We're talking about where he had retired as an IB officer 23 years ago. It could also be a personal rivalry, something. Those are certain angles which are being right now looked by the police officers right now.
All right.